There we are, then. I've made it just the way you like.
Madame, vous êtes trop gentille.
Well, Hercule, how jolly nice this is. I must say you're looking absolutely splendid. You know, in all those pictures and plays and films and things, no one's ever got you quite right. I mean, captured the real you. For some reason, they always wanted big fat men to play you. Francis Sullivan, Charles Lawton.
I thought that Albert Finney wasn't too wide of the mark.
Oh, the moustache was simply ghastly. No one's ever come up with an actor who had the right sort of look of superiority.
I'd always imagined that perhaps David Niven.
David Niven? Oh, far too English and much too good looking. You know, whenever I delivered a new book, Edmund always used to take me out to luncheon. Usually the Caprice. Have you had their lobster thermidor? Absolutely marvelous. Sometimes we'd go to the Savoy Grill, you know, just for a change. And one day, I remember I looked across the room, and there you were. Well, not you, of course, but the spitting image, this little man, dining alone, striped trousers, immaculately dressed, the lot. Even the funny egg-shaped head. And I said to Edmund, do go over and get him. We can't let him go. And he said, Agatha, you know perfectly well that if I brought him over, you'd melt with embarrassment and rush off to the ladies or something.
I noticed that you take the Pharmaceutical Journal. Excellent publication.
Yes. I've a soft spot for the old PJ. They reviewed your first case, you know. Styles. One of the best compliments I ever had. They said, Miss Agatha Christie knows her job. They said, she deals with poisons in a very knowledgeable way.
Oh, c'est charmant, ça. Where did you find such a delightful piece?
We got it on one of Max's digs.
Digs?
Archaeology.
I wonder why you never use such a table in one of your books, huh? So many interesting possibilities. Par exemple, neither of us has drunk any of our cocoa yet, huh? Both the cups and saucers are identical. The liquid in the cups are the same. Even the teaspoons in their respective saucers are in exactly the same position.
What of that?
Oh, ma chère madame, surely you see. Let us imagine two people sitting at such a table. Huh? One of them wants to murder the other, but the other person suspects that he is to be murdered. Suspects, let us suppose, that his drink has been poisoned. What do you think he would do?
I haven't the faintest idea.
You jest, of course. Why, naturally, he would find some way of distracting the attention of the other. Voila. That, I believe, is what you say in the English, turning the tables. How very difficult such a crime would be to solve, huh? The would-be murderer becomes a victim the intended murderer. Where is the motive? There is none. A formidable case, one to tax the brain even of the great Hercule Poirot. But of course, madame, I'm talking of an entirely hypothetical situation. As in real life, both cops are identical and perfectly harmless. It matters not at all from which of them either of us drinks. Delicious. Now, mind you, Agatha, drink up. It will get cold.
Upon what, may I ask, are you sitting? You devious little man. Laggard, how dare you? Peggy, lock-picking pilferer.
I should, of course, have no need to caution you, madame. That Scotland Yard is fully
Give it
aware.
to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I insist that you allow me to read it.
You should do no such thing now. Give it to me. All right.
My poor friend Poirot. I have described him many times. Now, to convey to you the difference. C'est incroyable. Crippled with arthritis, he propelled himself about in a wheelchair. His once plump frame
had fallen in.
had fallen.
He was a thin little man now. His face was lined and wrinkled. His moustache and hair, it is true, were still of a jet black color, but candidly this was a mistake. There comes a moment when hair dye is too painfully obvious. It merely created the impression that he wore a wig and had adorned his upper lip to amuse the children.
Mon Dieu.
Me, said Poirot with a grimace. I am a wreck, I am a ruin, I am crippled and twisted. Mercifully, I can still feed myself.
Oh, merci, madame.
But otherwise, I have to be attended like a baby, put to bed, washed and dressed.
Jamais. La femme infidèle! The public will not tolerate it.